Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon's Lair. My name is Brent. Sorry, my voice is getting a little raspy. This is my third straight video. Oh, man. I don't know how some of these guys record like 5 or 6 videos in a row. But today we are going to be looking at some Joe comics. I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. I'm going for all the G.I. Joe runs, whether they're well, except for like the 50s or 60s, whatever year it was. If I find them, I'll buy them, but I'm not. They're probably too expensive for me right now, as of right now. But I am going for all the G.I. Joe from the Marvel runs from the 80s, IDW, Image, whatever. So we're going to look at some comics that I got at my local comic shop, Isle of Comics, down in Williamsport, PA. And then we're going to open up a package in the mail, some snail mail from my man, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. But we'll get into this. So first up, we have G.I. Joe number 4 from Image. I already did read this, and I bagged and boarded it. So if you don't know anything about this series, it is a whole new series. It starts over basically from the beginning. And like the other comics, they will kill off Joes. One Joe's already dead, Joe that everybody knows. If you want to know who it is, go read it. I'm not going to give it away or anything like that. Next up is G.I. Joe number 5 from Image, the new series. Like I said, one of the Joes is already dead. A very, very popular Joe. Maybe he's not too popular, but I remember him as a kid. Very, very cool. I know at the end of this issue, I will say that, they don't even know each other as enemies. They're just Duke sees Cobra Commander and he's like, "Who the hell are you?" And it's like, so it's like starting all over again. Brand new series, absolutely love it. I don't want to give too much away. 5 issues into that series so far, and I am loving it. Great series, great read. I read those 2 books today. I picked them up, bagged and boarded them. And now a little old school flashback. This is G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 94 from Marvel. Picked that up for $3. Very, very cool. It's got Snake Eyes gets a new face. Snake Eyes Trilogy, Part 1, Warrior Reborn. Very, very cool for all you fans of Snake Eyes. I'm definitely a fan of Snake Eyes. So, and then we picked up some of the more modern run. I was kind of lazy there. I missed some issues of the G.I. Joe, which Image took over a couple years ago, which is basically based off the very first series. So Marvel did it, and then I think IDW did it, and now Image is doing it. Back with Larry Hama in it, so we got G.I. Joe number 305. The main Cobra Commander right there. Very, very cool. I am actually a pretty big Larry Hama fan. I've never met him. I need to go to one of these cons and meet him one of these times, get his autograph. That'd just be pretty cool. Oh, let's see if we got any. There's a cool shot. Looks like my man Stalker right there. Very, very cool. Loving that. And then we got G.I. Joe number 310 from Image. Another shot of Cobra Commander on there. Very, very cool. Oh, wait, that's artwork for the new Image series. I was going to show it off because it looked cool. I was like, no. Little Dreadnought action right there. Of course, my man Zartan is on the cover there, so that is pretty cool. And then we got at the time of recording this is the newest issue, number 314. I'm trying to get as many of them as I can so I can read them in sequential order. But I was kind of lazy and missed some of them because between work and doing other stuff, I just couldn't get to the comic shops and stuff like that. So very, very cool. That's it for my haul from, gosh dang it, sorry. Nose is itching. That's it for my haul from Isle of Comics. Cool shop down in Williamsport, PA. Definitely stop in, check them out. They're pretty cool guys. They're knowledgeable about comics. Very, very cool. But next up, we are going to get into my package in the mail. My snail mail from my man Psychotronic Squirt Gun. If you don't know who he is, go check his channel out. He does claim sales, he does music, he does all kinds of stuff, but doing all this extra stuff like this on YouTube, it's easy to get burned out, and I totally get it. Just doing one video a week seems like a chore to me sometimes. I don't know how some of these guys, like Cheap Comic Collector, does like a video every day. But he's one I need to start watching his videos and getting his claim sales. I haven't done it yet. He's one, and so is Sandman Mystery Comics, Heroes for Hire Comic Club. These guys all have claim sales, and so far I've only gotten into Aaron's. I've been having fun doing it with Aaron, so he's pretty cool. He was like one of the first content creators that actually started shouting out my channel, so it was kind of cool. So, you know, Aaron kind of holds a special place in my heart, so, you know, gave me a shot. So it was kind of cool. But we're going to get into what we got here. I have no idea what I ordered. I don't remember. I just claim stuff that looks cool. You know, and it's basically you just claim in the chat, and it's whoever first come, first served. But he did leave me a little note here. He says, I snagged a sweet Mystique cover that he was thinking about keeping. Well, you know, I am a sucker for X-Men, so like I said, I don't remember. I got a whole stack of comics here off him. Most of these were probably $2. He does mostly $2. Sometimes you can bid him up. And sometimes he does dollar claim sales. I love the dollar claim sales because it's just a cheaper way. But, you know, getting the $2 sales, this is a lot of stuff that I don't ever find around my area. So it's kind of cool. So first up, we got Cloak and Dagger number 6. Which I think I claimed this and I already had it, I think. But this might be in better condition than the one I have. So it's, you know, I'm going to look at the condition because the one I have is not in very good condition. So that is pretty cool. I do like Cloak and Dagger. And then we have, actually this one I think I have, number 7. So this is the one I have a copy of, but it's not in very good condition. So that's why I kind of wanted this. So that is pretty cool. I have read that book. Next up we have X-Men number 190, which I believe this is the one he was thinking about keeping. Very, very cool looking cover. And on the back we have Wolverine number 58. Very cool. We have Wolverine number 50. Love my man Wolverine. And we have Wolverine number 42. Very, very cool. Next up is Wolverine number 137, and I absolutely love that cover. Very, very cool looking. And we have Wolverine number 136. Very, very cool. Next up is Wolverine number 130. Another cool looking cover. Loving it. Wolverine number 126. Sabretooth is back. Very, very cool. Wolverine number 97. We got a lot of Wolverine in here. And we got number 96. Wolverine number 104. Sorry, these ain't in no order. And number 101. Very cool. And of course, boy, these books, I might have to read some of these today. It's a Sunday. I'm recording 3 videos in a row, and I usually read like 4 or 5 books on Sunday, so. One of my favorites, Sergio Aragone's Gru the Wanderer. This is number 28. Absolutely love Gru. I'm a huge Gru fan. I am going for all the Grus too. Next up is Gru number 26, which I do believe I have this, but it's in poor condition. So this is like a replacement. Next up is Gru the Wanderer number 24. Which I don't have that. And we got number 25. Absolutely love it. I might have this one too, but I know most of the ones I have in the early 20s are, I don't know, they're just, the corners are all just scarfed up. And next up we have Gru number 404. This is just Sergio Aragone's Gru, which if you don't know, after he left Marvel, he went in with all the Image guys. A lot of the guys from Marvel went to Image. He did like a 12 print run of Gru and Image, and then he kept doing Gru, but it's not like a monthly thing or anything. It's like he'll do like 4 issues a year or something like that. It's like a 4 print run. or whatever, and that's what one of these is. This is from, who was it, Dark Horse. So, you know, he does stuff like that with IDW. You know, he had like Gru versus Conan or Gru in the Wild. And, you know, he doesn't have like an ongoing series. He just does like 4 parts or whatever now. So it's pretty cool. He's still keeping it going, just not on a monthly basis, which he just started a new one, but it seems like none of the comic shops picked it up. And they're like, well, it doesn't really sell good here or whatever, but, you know, I would have bought it, but it is what it is. Next up, we have Silver Surfer number 76, guest starring the Jack of Hearts. Very, very cool. For all you fans of Jack of Hearts, I do like Jack of Hearts. He is pretty cool. Very, very cool guy. Very, very cool. I like Silver Surfer too, so. Next up, we have Star Wars number 11. I know I got a stack of Star Wars in this. I couldn't remember everything I got, but. And we got number 12. Number 13. This is a very cool looking cover right there. Number 19. Number 21. I might already have this one. I wasn't sure, so I just grabbed it. Number 27. Another very cool looking cover with Yoda on it. Very, very neat. Number 29. Another cool looking cover. Number 30. That is a very cool looking cover. Looks like Luke's facing off of somebody by the looks of it. Kind of what it looks like. Hard to tell. Number 32. Very cool. And last but not least, number 39. So that is it for my haul from my snail mail from Psychotronic Squirt Gun. Like I said, if you haven't checked him out, go check him out. Very, very cool dude. Very knowledgeable on comics. Any of these guys you can go check out to talk about comics. You will learn so much. I learn a lot. I listen to a lot of different channels. Once in a while I'll throw shout outs, but you know, this was a package from Psychotronic Squirt Gun. He does some cool shows. He guest stars on shows. So you guys should definitely check him out. Check out some of his friends, you know. Cool stuff. You'll learn a lot of stuff about comics. I learn every day, every video I watch, I learn something new, it seems like. So I hope you guys liked what you saw. You know, like, comment, subscribe. It's all cool. It's all good. Thanks for watching, guys.